Hello friends! If you're new, welcome to my channel. If you are a fan or a subscriber, I really do appreciate the patronage. Today I am going to be talking about the gods El and Yahweh. Now if you will think back, I did say that El and Yahweh were initially separate gods. Hopefully I can explain how this happened. The patriarchs supposedly worshipped El. Now, they did not exist, but somebody worshipped El. And then later on we have Yahweh. Well, where did Yahweh come from? Because Yahweh is not indigenous to the land of Canaan. Most scholars agree that the god Yahweh did not originate in Canaan, but to the south of Israel in the area of Midian. Consequently, scholars in recent decades have tended to locate Mount Sinai in northwest Arabia, not the Sinai Peninsula. As support for this location, archaeologists have found evidence of ancient civilization in northwest Arabia, or Midian, in the late Bronze Early Iron Age, whereas there is no evidence of civilization in this period in the Sinai Peninsula. El and Yahweh were originally separate gods who, over the years, eventually were combined. It is reasonable to ask what El symbolism was cast on Yahweh. One clear example concerns the few times that Yahweh is portrayed as aged. Ugaritic texts give the title Father of Years to El. In Psalm 102:25, the psalmist alludes to a God, quote, whose years endure throughout all generations, end quote. Interestingly, this is the only place in the psalm in which God is addressed as El, not Yahweh. Note also in Daniel 7:9, the author refers to God as the Ancient of Days. In Canaan, the god El is renowned for his wisdom. It is very possible that the Jews attributed El's wisdom to Yahweh, especially since they had already assigned El's age to him. It is unclear whether Yahweh was conceived of as a creator god, but we do know that the Old Testament uses El language when referring to Yahweh as creator. This is because we have extra biblical texts that speak of El's creative activity the same way the Bible speaks of Yahweh's creative activity. The Old Testament puts forth the idea that Yahweh has a heavenly court, the sons of God. Numerous other places refer to the heavenly court, such as in connection to the first humans, as well as in connection with the guardian gods of the nations. Earthly kings have courtiers, so obviously Yahweh had a heavenly court. Initially, these were other gods, but as monotheism became more deeply entrenched in the Jewish psyche, these gods were demoted to angels. This also parallels the Canaanite god El, as his court was also made up of the sons of God. This fact can be established on the grounds that both were 70 in number. In Ugaritic texts, we read of the 70 sons of Asherah. Since Asherah was El's consort, we can conclude that they were also El's sons, 70 in number. In Deuteronomy 32:8, the King James Version translates the last phrase as quote-unquote children of Israel. However, according to a Qumran fragment, the translation should be quote-unquote sons of God. We also have the Symmachus, Old Latin, and Syro-Hexaplar manuscript to attest to this. This must have been a deliberate alteration by a scribe who did not approve of the polytheistic overtones in that particular verse. Well, friends, that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, hit that like button, press the subscribe button, and if you would like to know when I come out with new videos, please press the bell next to the subscribe button. My Twitter, Discord, email, and PayPal links are in the description, along with the source that I used for this episode. If you wish to support this channel, you may do so at my PayPal link. Please leave comments in the comment section. I love hearing from you. Question everything and never be afraid. Here are a few videos from my library. If you have not watched them yet, go ahead and watch them and tell me what you think. Until next time, friends, goodbye.